Dear students, welcome to Idea Board. Yesterday we discussed about definition of dot product and the properties. So now today once again we will recollect all these formulas. So now after that we will discuss exercise 10.3. So now we know that angle between the two vectors. Formula is, yesterday we learnt, so now a bar dot b bar is equal to magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar into cos theta. This is the dot product between the two vectors formula. From this we can calculate or we will evaluate cos theta formula. Cos theta formula is a bar dot b bar by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. So now cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar by, this is cross multiply it, magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. So now cos theta formula also we know now. So now third one, if a bar is equal to a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap and b bar is equal to b1 I cap plus b2 j cap plus b3 k cap, then product of these two vectors dot product a bar dot b bar is, yesterday we learned, so now the scalar components of I coefficients you can product first a1 b1, next the scalar components of j coefficients you can product a2 b2 plus the scalar components of k coefficients you can product a3 b3. So now this is the result of dot product between two vectors. Now fourth one, a bar dot b bar, that means a bar dot a bar, a bar dot a bar is equal to magnitude of a bar whole square, a bar dot a bar is magnitude of a bar whole square. So now next fifth one, projection of a bar on b bar, that is equal to a bar dot b cap, a bar dot on b bar means b cap, b cap is nothing but unit vector of b. So now this is, you can write as a bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar, that means a bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar. Similarly, projection of b bar on a bar, that is equal to b bar dot a cap, that is equal to b bar dot a bar by magnitude of a bar. So now these formulas are very important for today's class. So now once again learn these formulas. So after that we will discuss exercise 10.3. So now we are discussing exercise 10.3. So now exercise 10.3, question number 1. Find the angle between the vectors a bar and b bar with magnitudes root 3 and 2 respectively. So now here they given clearly, we wanted to find angle between the vectors. Angle between the vectors a bar and b bar with magnitudes root 3 and 2 respectively, having a bar dot b bar is equal to root 6. So now clearly in the question they given magnitudes of a bar is root 3, magnitude of b bar is 2. So now magnitudes they given and dot product they given, we wanted to find angle. So now first you can write the given data from the question. So now solution for this question, given that magnitude of a bar, that means length of a vector a bar is equal to root 3, comma magnitude of b bar, that means length of a vector b bar is equal to 2. So magnitudes they given, and dot product also they given. A bar dot B bar is equal to root 6. So now we wanted to find the angle. So now let theta be the angle between A bar and B bar. So now we are assuming angle between A bar and B bar is theta. So now we wanted to find theta value. So now that's why we know the formula cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar by man of A bar into man of B bar. So now take that formula, apply these values, find the theta value. So now that is the required solution for this question. So now that's why now I can see cos theta is equal to, what is the formula? A bar dot B bar by magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. So man of A bar dot B bar is equal to, what is the value? A bar dot B bar is root 6. Magnitude of A bar value is root 3 and man of B bar value is 2. So now root 6 you can split as root 3 into root 2 by root 3 into 2 you can split as root 2 into root 2. So now you can cancel root 3 and root 2 root 2. Now the left of the value is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 in terms of cos, which angle? Cos 45 degrees. So now this is equal to cos 45 degrees in radian measure cos pi by 4. So now therefore cos theta is equal to cos pi by 4. Therefore theta is equal to pi by 4. Therefore theta we got it. So now therefore angle between the vectors A bar and B bar is theta is equal to pi by 4. So this is the required solution for this question. Once again you listen. Find the angle between the vectors A bar and B bar with magnitudes root 3 and 2 respectively, and having A bar dot B bar is equal to root 6. So in the question they given magnitudes of A bar value and magnitudes of B bar value. Magnitude of A bar, magnitude of B bar value is separately they given. Clearly magnitude of A bar value is root 3, magnitude of B bar value is 2. So now and dot product is root 6. So now theta we are assuming angle between the vectors A bar and B bar. So now cos theta formula we know that this is, we know that cos theta is equal to, what is the value? Cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar by man of A bar into man of B bar, that is root 6 by root 3 into 2. So now root 6 you can split as root 3 into root 2, 2 you can split as root 2 into root 2. So now after simplification you will get 1 by root 2. So now 1 by root 2 in terms of cos is cos pi by 4. So now cos theta is equal to cos pi by 4. Theta is equal to pi by 4. So angle between the vectors A bar and B bar is theta is pi by 4. This is the required solution. Note down. Next question we will discuss after. Now question number 2, you can see, find the angle between the vectors I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap and 3I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. Find the angle between the vectors. Find the angle between the vectors I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap and 3I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. So now clearly here they given two vectors. Then angle between the A bar and B bar. So now here angle between them. So now first we are assuming the given vectors are A bar and B bar. So now solution is, let A bar is equal to I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap, and B bar is equal to 3I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. So now A bar and B bar, two vectors, be the given vectors. So now the given vectors we are assuming as A bar and B bar. So now angle between them we wanted to calculate. We know that angle between the vectors is theta. We are assuming. Let theta be the angle between the vectors. Let theta be the angle between the vectors A bar and B bar. This is required theta value we wanted to calculate. So now before that, so now here they given A bar and B bar. So now from this angle how to calculate means in the previous question they given A bar, magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar and dot product they given. But here they given directly A bar and B bar only. So now that's why we know the formula cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar by magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. So using that formula we will calculate the theta. So that's why in the formula A bar dot B bar value and magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar values we want. So that's why first you can calculate A bar dot B bar from the given vectors. A bar dot B bar is equal to I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap. This is dot product with 3I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. So between the vectors dot compulsory here and here. So now A bar dot B bar. So now dot is compulsory. After that how to product this one already we learned in the properties. So now scalar components of I coefficients first you can product 1 into 3. Next plus scalar components of j coefficients you can product minus 2 into minus 2. Next scalar components of k coefficients you can product 3 into 1. So now simplify this value. So now this is 3 minus of minus is plus 4 plus 3. Total value is 10. This is A bar dot B bar value. So now similarly you can calculate the remaining values magnitude of A bar and magnitude of B bar. We know that magnitude of A bar is equal to under root of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. So now that means magnitude of A bar is equal to the scalar components of A bar are 1 minus 2 and 3. So now this is square and adding. So scalar components of I is 1. So 1 square plus of minus 2 whole square. J coefficient minus 2. So minus 2 whole square. K coefficient 3. That is 3 whole square. So now what is the formula now? Apply this value. So now 1 plus 4 plus 9. So now this is equal to root 14. Magnitude of A bar value is root 14. Similarly, magnitude of B bar value also you can calculate. Magnitude of B bar is equal to under root of, what is the value? 3 square. That is 3 square plus of minus 2 whole square plus 1 square. So now this is equal to under root of 9 plus 4 plus 1. So root 14 this is also. So now cos theta is equal to, now cos theta is equal to formula A bar dot B bar by magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. So now this is equal to magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar is 10 by root 14 into root 14. So magnitude of A bar value root 14, magnitude of B bar value is root 14. Those values you can apply here. and simplify it. 10 by root 14 into root 14 is 14. Then you can simplify 5 by 7. So now cos theta is equal to 5 by 7 means this implies theta is equal to cos inverse of 5 by 7. Therefore, angle between the vectors, therefore, angle between the vectors theta is equal to cos inverse of 5 by 7. This is the required solution for this question. So now here which formulas we applied means now you can write here my a bar dot b bar formula is a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. This formula we applied, and along with that mat of a bar is equal to root of a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square. So now magnitude formula and dot product formulas, these two formulas only we applied in this question. So now how to apply dot product, do you understand now? So now I coefficients you can product, next j coefficients you can product, and k coefficients you can product, and all you can add. Then you will get the result of dot product a bar dot b bar. Then magnitudes separately can calculate for a bar and b bar. So now then apply in the formula, then you will get the theta value. So now angle between the vectors theta is equal to cos inverse of pi by 7. So now this is the required solution for the question number 2. So now we will discuss the next question. First we can note down this solution. Now question number 3 you can see here. Question number 3. Find the projection of the vector I cap minus j cap and I cap plus j cap. So now here the find the projection of the vector I cap minus j cap and I cap plus j cap. Here two vectors they given. First we are assuming these given vectors as a bar and b bar. Now first you can find. So now solution. So now before going to write that one, which formula is suitable, this one means. So now projection of a bar on b bar you can take. Projection of a bar, we know that projection of a bar on b bar is equal to a bar dot b cap. This is nothing but a bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar. This is the required formula to solve this question. So now that's why first the given vectors we are assuming as one is a bar, another one is b bar. So now let a bar is equal to I cap minus j cap and b bar is equal to I cap plus j cap. B bar is equal to I cap plus j cap. So now clearly they, these two vectors, one is assuming as a bar and b bar. B two given vectors. These are the given vectors. One is assuming as a bar, another one is b bar. So now which value we wanted to find? Projection of the vector a bar on b bar. So now which formula is suitable to solve this question? A bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar. So now we don't know a bar dot b bar value and magnitude of b bar value. So now first we will calculate a bar dot b bar and magnitude of b bar. So now we can calculate a bar dot b bar. A bar dot b bar is equal to I cap minus j cap dot product with I cap plus j cap. So now we know how to product two vectors in dot combination. So now how to product means scalar components of I coefficients you can product 1 into 1 plus scalar components of j coefficients you can product minus 1 into 1. So now you can simplify this. 1 ones are 1, minus or plus is minus, so minus 1. So now this is equal to 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So now a bar dot b bar value is equal to 0. So now next man dot b bar value also you can calculate. So now man dot b bar, we know the formula. Man dot b bar is root of b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square. So now according to that formula, here k coefficient is not there. So that's why I coefficient 1 whole square you can write. J coefficient 1, that is also 1 whole square you can write. So now this is equal to under root 1 plus 1, the value becomes root 2. So now man dot b bar value is root 2. So now you can apply these values in the formula. So now projection of a bar on b bar is equal to a bar dot b bar by magnitude of b bar. Projection of a bar on b bar. So now projection of vectors a bar on b bar. Projection of vectors a bar on b bar. So now the value is a bar on b bar. So now what is the value? This is equal to 0 by root 2. So now 0 by root 2, 0 by anything is 0 except 0 by 0. So now that's why this value becomes 0. Projection of vectors a bar on b bar is equal to 0. Projection of vectors a bar on b bar is equal to 0. This is the required solution for this question. So now here what they given? Two vectors they given. We wanted to calculate projection. So we know that projection of a bar on b bar. What is the formula? A bar dot b bar by mat of b bar. So now first we are assuming the given vectors are one is a bar, another one is b bar. Then find the a bar dot b bar and mat of b bar separately. Then apply in the formula. Then you will get the result. So now note down. Now next question we will discuss now. Now question number 4. Find the projection of the vector I cap plus 3j cap plus 7k cap on the vector 7i cap minus j cap plus 8k cap. Now in the previous question also similar model question, this is also same model. So now like previous question we will solve this question also. Solution for this, let a bar is equal to I cap plus 3j cap plus 7k cap and b bar is equal to 7i cap minus j cap plus 8k cap. B, the two given vectors. So now the given two vectors, one is denoted by a bar, another one is denoted by b bar. Now we wanted to find the projection of the vector. So now projection of the vector a bar on b bar, we know the formula a bar dot b bar by mat of b bar. We discussed in the previous question. So now you can find a bar dot b bar. So now I cap plus 3j cap plus 7k cap, it is dot product with 7i cap minus j cap plus 8k cap. Now product of these two vectors, we know scalar components of I coefficients we can product now. 1 now into 7 plus 3 into minus 1, next plus scalar components of k coefficients 7 into 8. So now the value is equal to 7 minus 3 plus 56. So now this is equal to 60. So now a bar dot b bar value is equal to 60. So now a bar dot b bar value we know now. So now similarly you can find Moment of B bar. Moment of B bar is equal to under root square root of scalar components of B bar 7, minus 1 and 8. Squaring of these scalar components and add it. Under the square root, write 7 square plus of minus 1 whole square plus 8 square. So now the value is equal to under root of 49 plus 1 plus 64. So now this is equal to under root 114. Manda B bar value we know now, root of 114. So now we wanted to calculate projection of the vector A bar on B bar. So now projection of vector A bar on B bar, projection of a vector A bar on B bar, that is equal to A bar dot B cap, that is equal to A bar dot B bar by magnitude of B bar. We know the value of A bar dot B bar and magnitude of B bar. These values you can substituting here, you will get the result. So now 60 by root 114. Root 114. This is the required solution for this question. Note down this solution and we will discuss the next question. Now question number 5 you can see here. Question number 5. Show that each of the given 3 vectors is a unit vector. Each vector we wanted to show that unit vector and also show that they are mutually perpendicular to each other. That means here 2 subbits are there in this question. So now what is the first subbit? Each of the given 3 vectors is a unit vector. Each of the given 3 vectors is a unit vector. That means each vector we need to show that as a unit vector. Then after the second subbit is they are mutually perpendicular to each other. So now first subbit we will discuss now. So now before you can take assuming all the given vectors as A bar, B bar and C bar. So now solution for this, let A bar is equal to 1 by 7 of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap and B bar is equal to 1 by 7 of 3i cap minus 6j cap plus 2k cap. And C bar is equal to 1 by 7 of 6i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. So now B 3 given vectors. So now the given 3 vectors, these 3 vectors we are assuming as A bar, B bar and C bar. After that we can find these vectors, each of the given vectors is a unit vector. Here we wanted to show that unit vector. So now unit vector, according to the definition of unit vector, the magnitude of the vector is unity. So now that means unit vector magnitude we need to calculate. So now for this, first you can calculate the moment of A bar. Moment of A bar is equal to under root of scalar components 1 by 7 you can product to each scalar. So now 2 by 7 I cap, 3 by 7 k, j cap, 6 by 7 k cap. So now these scalar components you can square and add it. 2 by 7 whole square plus 3 by 7 whole square plus 6 by 7 whole square. So now here denominator value you can see 7 square, 7 square, 7 square. So now 7 square, what is the value? 7 square is equal to 49. So LCM we can take as 49. 49 is the LCM. So now numerator values you can square it. So now 2 square, what is the value? 4, and 3 square value is 9, and 6 square value is 36. Then simplify this value, then you will get under root of 49 by 49. So both gets cancelled, root 1. Root 1 value becomes 1. So now mat of A bar clearly 1. So now A bar vector is a unit vector. So now similarly you can find magnitude of B bar also. Mat of B bar is equal to under root, same procedure you can apply. Here scalar components product by 1 by 7. Soon after that these scalar components you can square and add it. So now 3 by 7 whole square plus minus 6 by 7 whole square plus 2 by 7 whole square. Now simplify this. Now we'll get under root, denominator value is common 49, so take LCM this 49. So now after that 3 square value is 9, 6 square value is 36, minus 6 whole square is 36, positive 36 plus 2 square value is 4. So now we simplify this 49 by 49 under root. So now this value is equal to root 1. Both gets cancelled. So now this value becomes 1 only. So mat of B bar is also 1. So now mat of A bar value is 1, mat of B bar value is also 1. So second vector is also unit vector. Now third vector, mat of C bar. Mat of C bar is equal to under root. Similar procedure like A bar and B bar. Here also each scalar components product by 1 by 7. Then after each scalar components squaring and adding. So now 6 by 7 whole square plus 2 by 7 whole square plus minus 3 by 7 whole square. So now what is the value you will get now? Under root, denominator is common like previous. So now this is root 49. So now this value is numerator values, you can take it 36 plus 4 plus minus 3 whole square is 9. So now this is also square root of 49 by 49. Both gets cancelled. So now you will get 1. Root 1 value is 1 only. So mat of C bar is also we got 1. So now clearly mat of A bar, mat of B bar, mat of C bar values are equal to 1. So therefore the given vectors are, each of the given vectors are unit vectors. Therefore each of the given vectors are unit vector. Each of the given vectors is unit vector. Each of the given vector is unit vector. So now is a unit vector. Each of the given vector is a unit vector. So now this is the solution for the first bit. This is we are assuming as A. A bit is we prove now. Now you can note down, then after we will discuss the second subbit in the same question. Now second subbit in the same question. So now here show that the given vectors are mutually perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular condition is, what is that? Two vectors are perpendicular, then dot product becomes 0. When the dot product becomes 0, then the given vectors are perpendicular. So that's why, so now first you can calculate A bar dot B bar value and B bar dot C bar value and C bar dot A bar value. These dot product values becomes 0, then the given vectors are mutually perpendicular. So now we can find A bar dot B bar. A bar dot B bar. First you can calculate the A bar dot B bar value. This is the second bit. A bar dot B bar value. A bar means the first vector, B bar is the second vector, C bar is the third vector. So now A bar is product by the B bar vector 1 by 7 of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. It is product by the vector B bar dot product. So now 1 by 7 of 3i cap minus 6j cap plus 2k cap. So now product of these two vectors, how to product of these two vectors? You know, scalar components of I coefficients product, next scalar components of j coefficients you can product, plus scalar components of k coefficients also you can product. That is the procedure. So 1 by 7 before you can product of each scalar components in the first vector as well as in the second vector. Then after you can find it. So now first vector scalar component of I coefficient 2 by 7 after multiply by 1 by 7, 2 by 7. This is product by 3 by 7 plus next j coefficient 3 by 7 in the first vector, in the second vector minus 6 by 7 plus k coefficient 6 by 7 in the first vector and in the second vector 2 by 7. Now denominators 7 into 7 49. So now 49 is the LCM, common value 49 is the LCM. Numerators you can product and simplify. So now 2 3s are 6 minus 18 plus 12. So now positive values you can add and subtraction with the negative value 18 minus 18 by 49. So 12 plus 6 is 18 minus 18. So now 18 minus 18 value becomes 0. 0 by 49 it will give the result 0 because 0 by anything is 0 except 0 by 0. So now next, this is A bar dot B bar is equal to 0. So now we know that A bar dot B bar is equal to 0 if and only if A bar is when A bar is perpendicular to B bar only. So now that's why according to this condition here A bar is perpendicular to B bar. A bar is perpendicular to B bar. Similarly you can find B bar dot C bar. B bar dot C bar also you can calculate here. B bar dot C bar is 1 by 7 of 3i cap minus 6j cap plus 2k cap. It is product by the vector C bar 1 by 7 of 6i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. Now product of these two vectors now like previous A bar dot B bar. So now similarly this is also you can product, you will get it. So now I coefficients you can product first of all in first and second vectors. 3 by 7 is product by 6 by 7 plus minus 6 by 7 is product by 2 by 7 plus 2 by 7 is product by minus 3 by 7. So now denominator is LCM is 49 Now numerator values you can add, 3 6 are 18, minus 12, minus 6. So now negative values you are adding, subtraction with positive value. So now minus 12 minus 6 is minus 18 by 49. So now this value is equal to 0 by 49. So now this is 0. So now b bar dot c bar value is 0. So therefore, according to the previous concept, so now we know that a bar dot b bar is equal to 0. So now here also b bar dot c bar is 0. So therefore, b bar is perpendicular to c bar. B bar is perpendicular to C bar. Now we need to calculate C bar dot A bar also here. In this question, we need to calculate C bar dot A bar also. Now C bar dot A bar. C bar dot A bar is equal to 1 by 7 of C vector 6I cap plus 2J cap minus 3K cap. It is dot product by the vector A bar. So now that is 1 by 7 of 2I cap plus 3J cap plus 6K cap. So now product these two vectors like A bar and B bar and B bar and C bar, you will get the result for this also. So now you can see here 6 by 7 I coefficient, 6 by 7 in the first vector, in second vector is 2 by 7. Both you can product plus 2 by 7 product by 3 by 7 plus minus 3 by 7 product by 6 by 7, product by 6 by 7. So now here denominator is 49 like previous, here 7 sevens are 49, here also 7 sevens are 49, here also 7 sevens are 49. So 49 is the LCM. Numerators you can product 6 2s are 12 plus 6 2 3s are 6 minus 3 into 6 is minus 18. So positive values you can add first, subtraction with negative value. So now you will get 0 by 49, the value becomes 0. So now that's why C bar dot A bar is also 0. So therefore C bar is perpendicular to A bar. C bar is perpendicular to A bar. Now conclusion. So now what is the conclusion here? A bar dot B bar value is we got 0. B bar dot C bar value is also we got 0. And C bar dot A bar value is also 0. So therefore A is perpendicular to B bar, B is perpendicular to C bar and C is perpendicular to A bar. So now all are perpendicular. So now each vector perpendicular to the other vector. So therefore given vectors are mutually perpendicular to each other. So now this is the result for this question. So most important, learn thoroughly. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will discuss the next questions.